Hey guys, it's Roll here, and we're gonna do of Naruto at Rewind. So happy Valentine's Day to all of you. So without further ado, let's do a little recap. So Naruto woke up to feel a bit different, and he woke up to see his horn is bigger, and one of his eyes was turning red, and his hair is turning to this grayish blue color of some sorts. He got a new outfit. He remembered reading about this, so he went to the library and borrowed a book which was named The Life of Eri Uzumaki, the sister of Mito Uzumaki. Alright? So he read about it and he figured out that she had the same Kikagenkai as him, or he has the same Kikagenkai as her. He read about it and thought he could train it for the exams. So, him being a prodigy and all, he read it, and being a prodigy and all, he figured out how to use this Kikagenkai, and he found also a secret skull which also contained all the other secrets of it, which he read. Because there was a blood seal, only Uzumaki's could open it. Naruto read about it, and whatsoever. And he figured out that he could rewind the person or thing by 24 hours. The 24 hours it takes about one third or 1/4 of his chakra. I don't really remember between the two. If he does 2 days, it'll take twice the amount of chakra. And then he began training with it, and he got a good handle on it, and the rewind part, not the fast forward part. He went to the training grounds and he began reading his book. Kakashi arrived. They did the exams, and Naruto passes because he tried to help Sakura, and Sasuke tried to do teamwork, but it failed because Sakura is too much of a fangirl and Sasuke is too much of an egoistical jerk. So Naruto had to take the bells by himself using his plan B, which is successful. Now, Naruto and Kakashi are eating their lunch, and Kakashi essentially told Sasuke not to feed Sakura because Sakura this time is tied up to the pole. Kakashi and Naruto went away, and that's basically it. Now they came back, and I left a cliffhanger on will Sasuke pass or not? Will he feed Sakura? Yes or no? The chances are really unlikely, but if he would feed Naruto, then he would feed Sakura. So let's get on to the intro then.
Sensei wa shiawase desu.
Okay, so let's go on to the video. Naruto and Kakashi saw Sasuke and Sakura, Sasuke feeding Sakura, and Sakura eating the food. And so Kakashi came up and says, "You passed!" Sasuke and Sakura look pretty confused but happy at the same time. And if you're wondering why I'm too lazy to make up a new team right now. And I know realistically Sasuke didn't feed Sakura, but this is just plot armor. Alright? This is just plot armor. Because I'm too lazy to make a new team. And yeah. Alright, I'm too lazy to make another team. So anyway, let's continue. Naruto say, "Whoa, congrats, you actually passed." I was actually confused on why Sasuke actually fed you. Well, I guess I was wrong. At first I thought that Sasuke wasn't even gonna feed at all. Well, guess I have to be stuck with you two. This is going to be so problematic. I can already sense it in the air. Okay. Kakashi would say, "Alright, I pronounce you as Team 7. Naruto would just roll his eyes, thinking to himself, "Great! I have the emo duck boy. I have the emo that has a duck butt hair that looks like a duck's butt. Now and then I have a fan. Now we have a fangirl in here that doesn't care anything at all and thinking that Sasuke will save her every day. Great! I'm just going to ask the Hokage if I'm just going to be a solo ninja because of this team. Well, I have to enter the tuning exams. This is such a trap." Oh crap! And Naruto just realized something. Oh snap! Shikamaru's really rubbing off of me. I'm not saying this is such a drag. Well, at least I still make candy apples. I'm going. As Naruto would say, "Well, I'm gone. I mean my candy apples." As they'll just nod at him and saying okay, and Naruto would just leave to eat his candy apples or whatsoever. The next day, Naruto came by and he did the same thing like he does his early routine, but this time, look, this time his hair is now completely how should I say this? Completely this color, I suppose. It's now completely this grayish blue color. And his horn got bigger. So it's now pretty noticeable. So this is what he looks like now. Basically looking like a male Aries, so Naruto came saying, "Well, I guess this is a pretty good look, I think. Not even gonna care. Well, I'm gone." As he'll just pack his bento, his lunch, and yeah, he'll just go and just walk by and go to where Sasuke and Sakura are and just go up on a tree, put prayer seals around, and just read. This time, Sasuke and Sakura actually brought their lunch because they didn't want to be tortured by Naruto again. And they actually ate breakfast. So an hour, and this time, Kakashi is actually 30 minutes late. 10 minutes late. Kakashi would say, "Oh, hello, good morning." Sakura would say, "You're late again, Sensei." As Naruto would just take off the sound seals and the barrier seal and just say, "Good morning, Kakashi Sensei. So what are you doing today? We're going to do some D-rank missions." As Kakashi said, "Yeah, we're doing D-rank missions." As Naruto would say, "Yep, okay. Come on, chop chop. We have a lot of chores to do." As Sakura would say, "What do you mean chores? We're going on missions, remember?" As Naruto would say, "We're going on D-rank missions, aka chores. So we need some experience first. So we're going to start with D-rank missions. So don't keep on complaining with your sorry butts." So I'm gone. As he would just walk off to the Hokage's office. The team just follow him, and Naruto would just knock on the door, and the Hokage would say, "Come in," and Naruto would say, "Hey, Gramps," as Sakura would say, "Hey, Naruto, respect the Hokage." Naruto would just roll his eyes and say, "Ah, do you ever shut up? That voice is legit. Your voice is legit just. Are you sure that you're not on a voice crack? Because every time you yell, it sounds like it." And Sakura would be mad, as she'll try to punch Naruto, and Naruto would just duck and just kick her kneecaps, and then would just let her fall and just dodge. And Sakura would say, Sasuke, help me get up. And Sasuke would just smirk at this because it was quite funny in his opinion. Naruto would say, alright, Lord Third. So Gramps, what chores you have for us today? As Hiruzen would say, well, we have some D-rank missions for you, so let's go. Still do some D-rank missions, and let's go to the Finding Tora one. As this would be it, okay? So Sakura, point A. Sasuke, point B. You fools! No. Naruto eating candy apples. As they'll just look in confusion and sit and just think, wow, he really has some obsession with those. Never really saw them around. Never. But those look really good. So Kakashi would say, Naruto, do this seriously. As Naruto would say, why? They're just drawers. As Kakashi would just facepalm, and Naruto would say, well, I'm gone. As he would just come out saying, hey Tora, come here. As Tora would just walk up to him because he has whiskers like a cat, so he thinks that he's his own kind, so he just came up to him. He just comes up to him and just, he just snuggles up with him. And Sasuke, Sakura, and because Sasuke and Sakura, Sakura would say, Naruto, why did you do that earlier? As Sasuke and Kakashi would think, yep, why didn't he do that earlier? Could have been there much earlier. As Naruto would say, well, we need to test your teamwork skills, so well, I guess we have more teamwork then. Yay! Congrats! As they know that Naruto's already being his sarcastic self. As Tora was actually, and he was petting Tora, and it was quite cute, to be honest. Naruto would say, well, we gotta get this little guy to his owner. As they go back to the Hokage's office, and poor Tora will be squeezed by that old lady again. But this time I'm going to save Tora from that, and that Naruto say, Miss, you should be a little bit more gentle with Tora. This is why he keeps on how should I say this? Leaving because he feels uncomfortable and safe around here. Is that okay? As the lady would say, yes, thank you, and thank you very much. As Naruto would smile. Naruto would just sigh and said, well, at least he's back with his owner. As Sasuke and Sakura will be like, wait, he's not being sarcastic for once. Because Naruto has a soft spot for animals. Because his animal instincts is carried in, the Nine-Tails instincts. As a few more D-rank missions later, it's now already been a month since they've been doing D-rank missions. Instead of Naruto fuming with anger, Sasuke say, Hokage, old man, could you give us a higher rank mission? I'm an Uchiha, and I'm an elite Uchiha. I want more experience. Naruto just say, wow, you're an Uchiha. He'll just think to himself, wow, if he's such an Uchiha elite, why does he have his Sharingan yet? He's the only Uchiha elite because he's one of the only Uchiha left. As he didn't realize that he said that out loud, and Kakashi is covering his mouth, and he has that face like, oh snap, things is gonna go down. As Sakura would say, Naruto, respect Sasuke-kun. As Naruto just rolls his eyes, saying, yeah, whatever. Sasuke-kun. Why don't you just call him Sasuke, you duck butt? I mean, actually, Wait, it actually has a good ring into it. That's the only compliment in the beginning for me. Sasuke duck butt. That she has a good ring into it. Or duck butt Sasuke. That she has a pretty good ring into it. Well, as Okage will say, alright, so I have this mission for you. And oh yeah, by the way, Naruto keeps on training his rewind Keka Genkai, and now he can at least do at least a month in this. At least 1 month and a half of rewinding time. So yeah. Naruto would say, alright, let's see who is. As Tazno will walk in saying, oh, so these brats are going to be guarding me? That one looks really weird. He has a horn in his head. Are you sure it's fake? Yeah, is it fake? As Naruto would say, I can assure you, old man, this is totally real, and if you don't want to be rewinded to be back to a baby, I won't mind it at all. As the man remembered the sister of Mino Uzumaki, the wife of Hashirama, that had that Keka Genkai, and would say, alright, okay, I'm going. As Naruto would sigh, saying, this is so troublesome. We have to guard a drunken old man. I mean, who needs to be escorted back home to the land of ways? It's just pretty near to the village. As they'll just go by. By this time now, both of Naruto's eyes were red. And they were walking down and Naruto just brought a backpack. Just a pretty small backpack. A backpack that has scrolls inside. As you can see, he's at least a 7 out of 10 seal master. Because he's been studying some sealing jutsus ever since he was at least 7 years old, so I think that would be decent of him. And since he doesn't really have a teacher, he is a 7 out of 10 sealing master because they don't want him to be too OP, so let's continue. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura are walking by, and Naruto, Kakashi, and Sasuke noticed a puddle. Naruto would say, oh, cool, a puddle. Let's see what this is. As Naruto would just throw two kunais in the puddle, and the T1 predator would come out dead. As Kakashi would say, Naruto, why did you do that? Naruto would say, calm down, I can just rewind them and put them back to life. But first, we just tie the dead corpses up, and just let me do my magic. As Kakashi would nod, and he would tie both of the demon brothers up. And by this time, Naruto at least has a good hold of the fast forward thing, which was he also got a good grasp on the fast forward thing, which was 24 hours. But the 20 rewind is 24 hours when he first used it, but this time the fast forward is 12 hours. Is only 12 hours, since fast forward is a bit harder to master than rewind. It's harder to master than rewind. So Kakashi tied up the demon brothers, and Naruto came up, and his horn began to glow, and he began to bring back the demon brothers back to life. The demon brothers would say, wait, what happened? As Naruto would say, thanks to you, you're alive again, thanks to my Keka Genkai. Rewind. Now, tell me all the information you know. Who sent you? Who are you after? How much are you going to pay to kill that person? And all the other details that you have missed that we need. If you don't want to die again. As Naruto put out some of his bloodlust, which is quite a ton, because he's quite a ton. at least of a high tuning to low jonin level of bloodlust. The demon brothers would say, alright, God who sent us, we are paid to kill Tazuna, and they'll explain the other mission details and not say, so Zabuza, the demon of the mist, is coming to kill us. And Tazuna, great! An S rank shinobi, an A to S rank shinobi is after us. Great! How could this day be any better? As Sakura would say, Naruto, take this seriously. As Naruto would say, this is me not actually trying to be serious because I explain myself to sarcasm. Well, I don't even know what use Sakura will be. I bet she'll just stand there when Zabuza will be there and she'll even... I bet. Shit. She doesn't really have any blood kind of Kekigenka. She doesn't have any bloodline trait. She doesn't have really that much of some chakra natures that we haven't know of. Jeez. Sakura, could you stop being useless for once and actually do something? As Naruto look at Sakura and Sakura will be feeling mad, saying, I am doing something, Naruto. I'm more powerful than I am the second most powerful here. Sasuke-kun is the first. Naruto would say, if only I could rewind your mouth so that if only I could rewind that mouth of yours. Do that when it's non-existent, so you never have to make any loud noises, and you don't have to annoy me ever again. And Sakura took this threat serious and said, "Oh, okay." Because that's actually true. Because Sakura is really really loud, and her screams are like a banshee. So Naruto's quite annoyed with Sakura. They're walking by, and Kakashi would say duck, and Naruto would say Sasuke, as the sword will be coming to him, and he would just this is what he did. So he just flipped over, and the sword hit, which had Zabuza. Zabuza would say, "Give me the bridge builder, and I will spare your lives." Sorry guys for sneeze. Let's continue. Naruto looking at the Zabuza confusion say, "Hello Zabuza, the demon of the mist." Quick question. That's a really good entrance you made, Zabuza. And Zabuza would say, "Why thank you. Wait, why am I even talking to you? I have to give me the bridge builder and you won't die." As Naruto would say, as Zabuza would look at him and realize that he has a clan Kikigenkai, which he remembered from the Uzumaki, which is only known to be from Mito Uzumaki's sister, Eri Uzumaki. And Zabuza thought that he might be quite useful to him in Haku, since every time that Zabuza is injured or something like that, Naruto will just heal him. Zabuza would think of killing everyone except for Naruto because he might be really useful. Because if Haku died, or if he died, Naruto would just rewind them and they'll be as good as new. Never really died. As Zabuza would say, never mind. Give me Tazuna and the kid with the horn. As his eye would turn to, and Kakashi would say, Zabuza, the demon of the mist. Zabuza, the demon of the mist. Well, exactly. We know that you're after Tazuna, but why Naruto? As Zabuza would say, my. Isn't Kakashi the copycat ninja? Well, I'm only here for Tazuna to get the bounty off him or just to be paid. But for the kid, you already know. I want him to be on my side for his special Kikigenkai. Will actually be a lot of quite useful for me and my subordinate. He doesn't really say subordinate, but yeah, you get the point. As Kakashi would say, we won't hand you Naruto or Tazuna. As Zabuza would say, oh, what a shame. As Zabuza would charge at Kakashi, and Kakashi and Zabuza would, clash. The fight would go exactly like in canon, but once Kakashi slipped, Naruto rewinded Kakashi. No, that doesn't really work. His quirk doesn't really work. When Kakashi was about to be hit by the water prison jutsu, Naruto rewinded the water prison jutsu to one before it came out of Zabuza's hand, and he swiftly took Kakashi and saved him. And Naruto would say, for special Jonin, you're pretty clumsy. Well, we have to take care of this guy, aren't I right? And Sakashi would say, No Naruto, this is too dangerous. As Naruto would say, yeah, if it's too dangerous, I can just heal myself up, and if you die, I'll just rewind you to be back alive. There's no threats in this one, and Zabuza won't kill me because apparently I'm a good tool for him. So, let's go, Kakashi-sensei. As Kakashi and Naruto began to fight Zabuza, and Kakashi was about to do the finishing blow with the lightning blade, but Zabuza got hit in the neck. And then this is when Haku appears. Haku would say, hello, I'm an Ambu from the Mist. I'm a chakra ninja, and thank you for making my job easier. As for now, I have to return to the Mist and bring back Zabuza's body. As Haku would go, Naruto would say, so Kakashi-sensei, do you want me to rewind you? Because you seem a lot out of chakra. Oh, you'll be right back? Okay, I'm back. As Kakashi would say, no, Naruto, I'm fine. As Naruto would say, yep, you're about to collapse. I'm not carrying you, so you have to carry yourself. As Naruto would use his Genkai to rewind Kakashi to a day. Or at least to when he's still energized. That would rewind Kakashi to before the fight. As Kakashi would say, why thank you, Naruto? As Naruto would say, yeah, whatever. We have to get this done quick. Because I ain't wanting some Zabuza bulls. I don't want any Zabuza's pants lying around. I mean, seriously, it looks like he stole. It looks like he just go to a cow and then just took its leather and then just wore it. The king of cows. Well, that ice Kakagenkai user is obviously a fake. This is just a drag when he gets back. I had to keep. I keep up to rewind you all because you guys keep on getting injured in some fights. Well, and Naruto comes to Tazuna, looks at Tazuna saying, My, Tazuna, you have a lot of things to explain. As Tazuna would just say, I know, I have to explain. As then Tazuna will explain everything, and Kakashi would say, alright team, we have to go. Naruto would say, well, I mean, we could just keep on going to our mission because that's what ninjas do. We have to finish our mission. As Kakashi would say, would think about this, and he'll just nod in agreement because one, Naruto has his Genkai. If anyone of them died, Naruto just rewind them. And Naruto's quite skilled. He's at least high Chunin level to low Jonin. Because he has some jutsu. I could have made him, but he needs some experience. So or at least high tuning to low jonin. Not that really OP, but it's good enough. So, Naruto has some jutsus, but I'm not going to reveal those yet. So, Sasuke led them back to his house and whatsoever, and the meeting with Inari goes exactly the same as in canon. Naruto will still explain his life and tell him how lucky he is and whatsoever, and he'll kill Gato himself. And Inari was really happy about this and whatsoever. So, and after that, they did the tree walking exercise pretty early in this one, and Naruto actually gets it down really quickly because he has better chakra control. He actually did chakra control training. So, this time Naruto was actually trying to walk on water, which he quite struggled at first, but after a couple of hours, which is approximately just 2 hours, he just got done. And after that, they'll do some training. Naruto just training on his Gekigenkai and some other jutsus. Sakura be doing Sakura things, just going over Sasuke training with Kakashi. Sasuke's just training with Kakashi because Kakashi's trying to get Sasuke to unlock the Sharingan. So, yeah. Let's skip up to the day of the attack of Zabuza and Haku and whatsoever, the attack on the bridge. Naruto still woke up late because he's still a little bit carefree in this one. And he goes down and sees Inari and his mother about to get attacked, and Naruto just did the body flicker and just stabbed them in the heads. And Naruto said, okay, let me just seal these guys in. As he'll just seal the dead bodies. As Naruto would say, I hope you don't mind the mess. I have to go find my team. As he'll just go and he'll see Zabuza and Haku with Sasuke being trapped in the ice mirror, Sakura doing nothing, and Kakashi fighting Zabuza. As he'll just run over there and just look at everything and he'll just look at Sakura saying, geez, I was actually right. You are actually useless in this type of battle. As Sakura would say, hey, Naruto, that's mean. As Naruto would say, well, I'm not going to lie. That is, not gonna lie. You are pretty useless in this battle. Can't you just at least do some medical ninjutsu or something? Or some genjutsu? Because you have a really good chakra control? Jeez, you're hopeless. Well, Sakura, you better train hard than this time. And don't think that Sasuke will always save you or you're always stronger than everyone. To be honest, well, if you have without your brains, you could have just been the dead last. And so just walk off. And just try to save Sasuke. Because if he doesn't save Sasuke, he's going to be scolded by the elders and whatsoever, and he didn't want that. And plus, Sasuke is his teammate, so he kind of has to. So that's where I'm going to leave off, guys. So this is where I'm going to leave off, guys, and what if Naruto had rewind. So this is Jelly signing off. Bye! 3, 2, 1, go! Boom!